adventure 2018, and the most amazing thing has happened to us.
Yes.
We have 3 weeks to spend with our child.
Yes.
This has not happened in years.
In years. This is Avery.
Hello.
And she chose to spend her 3 weeks between now and when she starts work with her parents.
Aww.
How awesome is that?
Oh, we are blessed. We're so excited. So Avery picked the first 3 weeks of the itinerary of this trip. Where did you want to go, Ave?
The Grand Canyon.
She wanted to go to the Grand Canyon.
We can do that.
We can make that happen. Currently, we're on our way to Little Rock, Arkansas. For no particular reason.
Walmart?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You gotta stop somewhere.
That's right.
There's only one way to get across country. That's to drive across the country, so.
Maybe we'll get lucky from the Cabela's.
Cabela's, living fancy, we'll see. But we're headed out there. We've got some amazing hikes planned. We are so excited to share.
GMC, come on, you gotta fix this. This is ridiculous. Ford puts it in with the fuel. Come on. I had to back the rig up.
Doing okay? That's all I was saying.
That's way bad for either one of us. Driving into Amarillo, we come across this cloud and have no earthly idea what we're looking at, only to find out the next day that it had made national news. It's called a pyrocumulus cloud.
Or a fire cloud.
Started by bushfires, volcanoes, things like that. It was absolutely entrancing, but occasionally they kick off these really crazy storms. And the Weather Channel said meteorologists worldwide were geeking out over it. One of those things that you can't anticipate. You can't anticipate what's going to go wrong on the road.
Yesterday, when we were driving, I see a bird at the corner of my eye, and I said to Amy, we just hit a bird. And her response was, no, we did not.
My actual response was, oh, I didn't hear it.
And then she said, no, we didn't.
I was being optimistic.
But I knew we had hit it, and I was expecting when we pulled out of, pulled into the next truck stop to see bird all over the front, which we didn't, and I was like, oh great, maybe Amy was right. Last night after we set up, I parked the vehicle. As I was walking in, I realized I indeed was wrong.
Well, this is actually a bit of a science lesson. This is a story of inertia and momentum, because this almost seems physically impossible. But apparently between the wind, it was very windy driving across Oklahoma.
Yes.
And we're traveling, and we're heavy, big truck, big rig, and somehow the collision of us and the bird took an entire bird and wedged it behind the bumper. There's just a few little feathers sticking out. It's got a long beak.
And just for the record, we love birds. We feed birds at our home. We have a bird sanctuary in our backyard. So we're going to have to figure out how to get this out. And when we do, we will give it a proper burial and say some kind words, because it is a beautiful bird. So.
And we'll offer up an explanation of how we got it out, because we have no earthly idea how to get a full-size bird out of this crack.
So let's get to it.
You're going to use your hands?
I don't know.
You don't want some sort of tool or device? Like a flathead?
I've got gloves.
Yeah, but your fingers aren't going to fit in there.
Well, I'm afraid a screwdriver.
I'm afraid I'm going to vomit.
Yeah, well.
How are we going to make sure we got it all?
Hopefully it's intact.
I don't think it is. I was about to say, if you pop the hood, can we go in from the top?
I don't know.
Great minds thinking alike.
No. Underneath?
Oh, geez.
Whew. All right. Let's get a...
Well, at least it's shady under the truck.
We need it.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to have the bumper taken off.
We might.
Well, don't push it further in until you see if it's gonna come out the bottom. Oh gosh. Ew.
Nope.
Because I don't think it's gonna go out the way it came in.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Top Jimmy.
Okay, so I think if I push it that way, maybe with a screwdriver, I think it might drop.
Should we wrap it? It was a pretty bird.
It was a pretty bird. It's out.
Here's the basket, look. I'm going to walk backwards and into the back. Heavenly Father, we apologize for the slaughter of your creature, as we know your eyes are even on the sparrow, and we send him back to his maker at this time. Rest in peace, little bird. You need to go wash your hands a lot.
I will. Poor bird.
Cadillac Ranch.
In Amarillo, Texas.
So Cadillac Ranch was originally started in 1974 by a group called the Ant Farm. Sounds like a rock band. It was comprised of 2 architects and 1 art student, and the actual intention was to make people look at architecture differently. Got it. It's actually become a very interactive, artistic roadside attraction, and it's so much fun.
It is. It's just fun. People show up, spray paint. We saw an anniversary party going on here. It's a great roadside attraction. It really is.
Bring your spray paint with you.
Or you can scavenge around, and there's plenty of empty spray cans laying around.
And Jim thinks you should use an empty spray can. It's gonna be good art.
Well,
Cadillac Ranch, Amarillo, Texas.
Jim's art is normally best.
Jim's is better with the empty can. We didn't tell him you could actually buy it loaded.
I thought it was finger painting.
Stop in this part of the country. It's a fun time.